Yo guys, what's up? It's Goose here and we're back with another video, and today's topic is hot and very interesting. Today's topic is about KSI, and we're gonna talk about his fight. And this got announced today, I think, that KSI will be fighting two people in the same night on the same event. Now this is pretty insane, but before we talk about this, let's catch up from the beginning. So on the 27th of August, a fight was scheduled between KSI and Alex Wasabi. The fight made sense, both of them had beef, and Alex beat KSI's brother in a boxing match, so it made sense. 1 week ago, Alex Wasabi dropped out of the fight because of a serious head injury, which was a concussion. So KSI didn't want to cancel the fight, as he was the only YouTube boxing event that didn't get cancelled. They sort of knew that this was gonna happen, so they hit up some other people as backup fighters such as Bryce Hall, Taylor Holder, Vinny Hacker, and more. But they refused. But the only person who was in on it was Swarms. So it got announced that KSI and Swarms will be fighting instead of KSI and Alex Wasabi, and a lot of fans didn't like it. Even Jake Paul got involved on it because he saw a lot of people hating on the fact that KSI will be fighting Swarms, and even called him out to fight, and it was a heated argument on Twitter. This is what Jake Paul posted on Twitter.
Oh, KSI's fight, man. I heard the news. It sucks for Alex. Obviously, he has a concussion. He can't fight. But now this puts KSI into a corner. If he doesn't accept the fight with me, we all just know that he's scared. KSI, I will come to London. I will weigh 180 pounds for the fight. You could be the A side. What's your excuse? Do you accept?
He even says on the tweet, heard that Alex is out because of a concussion. Fucked up. This was a big opportunity for Alex. He will be back. KSI, everything happens for a reason. I'll come fight in your hometown, your boxing company. You are A-side. I also agreed to make 180 pounds for August 27th. You accept? KSI responds with, so then you could have fought Tommy Fury in England on my undercard. Or is it that you just didn't want to fight a boxer? So you're admitting that you're actually just full of shit this whole time. You and MVP are so untrustworthy. First Tommy, Rahman, and now Wasabi. Even when you do put events on, all you do is lie to your fans and inflate your numbers by like 50 times. We know your dealings with each promotion and what you actually make. It's a joke. The industry knows that you are not the draw you have portrayed to be. Your stock is down bad and you don't get to dictate shit on me, mate. You think you're clever, but we anticipated you'd pull something like this. Plus, you'll probably try to pull some shit causing our event to cancel too, just like your flop event did. You tried to drain Rahman so that there would be no life in him when he fought you with the rehydration clause. You fought a man fresh out of hip surgery. You fought and beat a past his prime Woodley with 3 weeks notice. You made Gift fight at a weight that you knew he would struggle to reach with such short notice. The list goes on. All of that ain't gonna work with me, fam. We will fight on my terms, and when we do, it will be done on the biggest stage. I'm talking Wembley Stadium, fam, with a full Cam Taylor just for you and I, so that there are no excuses when we fight. None of the short notice shit. What you didn't know is that we actually contracted another fighter in case you guys pulled something like this. I will honor my words to my fans and to my opponent because my word means something unlike yours. The show will go on August 27th, and you or MVP won't have a thing to do with it. Enjoy your night out, buddy. Just want to say that at the end of the day, one of the main goals of this first fight was to get rid of ring rust. I wanted to prove to myself that I'm a better boxer than I've portrayed in the past. If you want to see, fine. If not, fine. I'm still doing it anyways. There are still so many good fights on this card that I'm excited to see. We are the only YouTube boxing event that's happening this summer. We've had many things try to disrupt this event, but still we stand. This is a long-term play, and I'll happily take a small L for now for a big W later. Now this is the part where it gets interesting. He said to Jake Paul, I'm gonna send you a contract. We fight next year, Wembley Stadium. Winner of the fight takes all. 100% of the purse will be on the line. Put your money where your mouth is and let's finally end this. Will you accept? Jake responds with, good morning guy, fighting rapper with t-shirt on. Your hometown and winner takes all. 1000% I accept. But one condition. You have to reply and admit that as of today, when it comes to boxing, I am better. A lot of people are confused on why he spelled better wrong. It's because he was promoting his new betting company called Better. KSI responds with, as of today, in boxing, you're better. Let's run it, bitch. So yeah, KSI and Jake Paul is announced for 2023 at Wembley Stadium. Now that we've caught up on the situation, what's trending right now about the situation is that KSI has officially announced that he will fight 2 people in the same event. He will fight Swarms and then a Bulgarian boxer called Ivan Nikolov. This boxer has a record of 3 wins, 16 losses and 2 draws. He has 0 knockouts but has been knocked out 9 times, like knockout or a TKO or an RTD. Basically means he lost because the fight had to be stopped because of an injury. He made his pro debut in the 23rd of November 2017 and he won his debut. Now, I've come across Bulgarian boxers' records and most of them have so many losses, and those losses are more than wins. Like, the guy with the most wins has 42 losses, and this guy, which I think is KSI's opponent's brother, has 45 losses. KSI's opponent is 43 years old. So what do I think of this fight? It's gonna be great. Like, he's the first YouTube boxer to do this, and it shows that he is tough and not afraid to fight anyone, especially at the same time. One person that I've seen that doesn't like that KSI will be fighting 2 times in the same event is indeed Jake Paul. Jake Paul said in a tweet, George Foreman fought 4 people in one night and it was an awful showing. At first, it seemed like a good idea, but eventually it actually pissed the fans off because they realized all the opponents were put in to lose. It was basically a stunt, not worth the price of admission. So what do you guys think? Was KSI's opponent put in to lose? I don't think so, to be honest. Comment down below on what you think. As I said, I think it's gonna be a great fight. KSI will win both fights. Both matches will end up in a win for KSI by KO. And alright guys, that is it for the video. Comment down below on who you think will win the fights. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Peace.